Hello, everybody. Jenny here with the last Monday Morning Moxie already. So let me just get right to this. Hi, everybody. If you don't know me yet, I'm Jenny Mustafa-Julak, one half of Jenny and Meredith, and I'm super excited to talk to you today. I really am. Because, and let me just get this off the bat, this is going to be very meta, very, very meta. But I thought I would share kind of what's going on personally with me in terms of this particular Monday Morning Moxie live stream series that I started earlier this summer, and why I've decided today is going to be our final Moxie. And I'm not just sharing that because you care about what I'm doing, but also it will be instructive. It will be an actual Moxie as something you can do with this information. So let me just dig into it. First of all, there is something I talk about in my book. I wrote a book called Hilda. Hilda is the name I give to that irksome inner voice in the back of your head, the inner critic, if you will. And I wrote a book about Hilda and the 4 BS beliefs that Hilda, your inner critic, is trying to convince you of. And BS belief number 4 is I don't wanna, and it's WANNA. I don't wanna, Hilda says. You don't feel like it. It's okay. She's like the queen of procrastination. She's all about convincing you that it's not something you actually want to do. And so it's kind of like, I mean, honestly, I didn't see her coming. When I was writing the book about Hilda, the first like 3/4 of this book is about this mean, cruel bully that lives in your brain in all these different ways. But I don't want to Hilda's like super duper friendly. Like she's that needy girl that wants to be your best friend. And she's kind of an enabler. Like, you got up and you did your hair this morning. You shouldn't have to do anything. And so I battle I don't want a Hilda from time to time. And I really don't like it when I don't want a Hilda is helping make my decisions for me. And I'm not doing things, or I'm not following through with things, or I'm not showing up to things because I don't want to, I don't feel like it. And I rationalize and give myself all these excuses of why I don't have to. And I've been trying to figure out, when it comes to this particular quick little live stream, is it I don't want a Hilda? And of course, if it's I don't want a Hilda, I'm going to beat myself up because I have the added layer of being the person who, wrote the book about I don't want a Hilda. And I don't want, with a T, I don't want to have, I don't want to sabotage my business because I'm listening to I don't want a Hilda. But there's a huge difference between that I don't want to energy, which again is self-sabotaging mental propaganda, and I don't want to, again, WANT with the T. I don't want to is actually realizing, yeah, this is not something I really want to do. And when I was thinking this morning, I was talking this over with Meredith and thinking about this particular show, the Monday Morning Moxie. Why did we start it? About, I don't know, 8 weeks ago or something like that. By the way, this is like episode 6. I'm very aware of. We've missed a few because of all of the things, just all the things going on. And so what is it about this show that I don't want to do? And why am I not looking forward to it? Why am I dreading it? So I went back and we were talking about like, why on earth did we do this in the first place? Like, what was it about this show that we want to do? Well, the truth was, and I think I said this at the top, or if I didn't, I said it internally to our community. We want to make more video. We want to be more on video. We want to really get out there on YouTube. We want to spend a lot more time figuring out reels and TikToks. We want to be a little less Gen X about these things and a little less perfectionist about these things, and really let people get to know us better. I know that video is something that I have dipped in and out of over the years, and when I really embrace it, it works really well for me. And I wanted to get started with something easy. And so the Monday Morning Moxie was easy. Why is it easy? Because I've done it before. I've done it before in different iterations, right? We had these, like, I have this massive bank of topics that we could talk about in the Monday Morning Moxie, because in a membership that doesn't exist anymore, I ran a Monday Morning Moxie every single Monday. It was a 15-minute coaching session. It was live and interactive. It was fun. We had a blast. And so I have topics for days and days and days that we could do on the Monday Morning Moxie. So I thought, yeah, that's what I'll do. It'll be easy. What a great way to kind of get started. And maybe that's not the best reason to do something, right? Like just because it's easy doesn't mean it's what you actually want to do. And that's what's been really clear. And so what this summer has made very clear to me is this is not really what I want to do. So that makes me ask the question. And this is the more instructive Monday Morning Moxie part of the Moxie, very meta. There's two questions that we ask anytime we're trying to decide, is it time to pivot? Is it time to change our mind about something? Is it time to redecide about something? We always ask ourselves these two questions. Is it working? And do I love it? Is it working? And do I love it? Now, if the answer to those are a hell yes, it's totally working, I totally love it, then double down, make that thing happen. It's obviously your thing. It's your time. You have to keep going. If the answers to those questions are, it's not working and I don't love it, then exit immediately. Like, what are you doing hanging on to those things? But one of the caveats of this, is it working? Do I love it? Very deceptively simple yet profound tool of mine is you have to know what the hell working looks like. And honestly, I haven't given this enough time. I haven't given this enough space to see if it's actually working. Like, what would working look like for a web series that you do once a week? One, you would have to do a heck of a lot of them, at least a year of them, right? Before you have enough data to know whether or not it's getting the traction that you want. All of those things. But when we pause and we asked ourselves, do I love it? The answer is no. Now, the people that tune into it, that listen to it to tell me, oh, I heard the Moxie today, I love those people and I love helping them and I'll continue to do that. That's not changing. But getting up and talking about these topics yet again to a live stream that may or may not have anybody there right now is not that exciting to me. And that feels so weird to admit, but it's just not. It's not exciting to me. And I think that's because this summer, Meredith and I have realized there's some other things that are really exciting to us that we don't talk about nearly as often, that I haven't written a whole book about, that I haven't been talking about for a decade, that we want to talk about moving forward. And it doesn't fit into a nice, tidy little box called the Monday Morning Moxie. It doesn't make sense for that at all. And I feel like the Monday Morning Moxie is also like a remnant left over of my kind of pure life coaching days versus working with the entrepreneurs that we work with now. Sure, we pull in some of these tools to support the entrepreneurs, of course, but yeah, it just doesn't fit anymore. And the other thing is, and I don't know if you're like me, I'm kind of nostalgic when it comes to anniversaries and big anniversaries and birthdays and numbers. I don't know why dates really matter to me. They just do it for me. Maybe because I was a historian, it doesn't matter. But September 1st, when I'm recording this right now, what day is today? Today's August 17th. So September 1st, which is just a couple weeks away, my business will turn 20 years old. I will have been in business for 20 years. I mean, technically, I will have decided on September 1st, 2006, I decided I'm going into this business. I'm going to hang out my shingle and get this thing started, start my personal coaching business and all of that. I didn't get my first client for several months, but I count September 1st as the day that I kind of drew the line in the sand, made my first little logo and said, we're open. And the business has iterated so many times over those years, but with this looming 20th anniversary coming up, now that the business has shifted from my personal coaching to, which was called Live Audaciously, to Coach Jenny, now into Jenny and Meredith, a brand around me, my wife, and our crazy lives. We're realizing we're ready for the new iteration. And so we're really asking ourselves that same question again and again. Is it working? Do I love it? Is it working? Do I love it? About every single aspect of our business. And as we go through that inventory, we're realizing, wow, there's a whole lot of stuff that isn't working, or I don't love it, or both anymore. That doesn't mean once upon a time it wasn't, like once upon a time, all of those things worked and we loved them. And that has changed. So we're getting ready to have a pretty big seismic shift in what we're keeping and what we're getting rid of and how we're changing the way we show up in our business. And so video is going to be part of it, but the Monday Morning Moxie is not. And so I leave you with this. This is going to be our last session of this format. And I'll probably quietly just put away all the Monday Morning Moxies very, very soon. But I'm really excited. And this is what I want for you too, is as soon as you ask yourself these two simple pivot questions, Is it working? Do I love it? Or is it still working? Do I still love it? And you realize the answer that you come away with is no, it's not working for me and I don't love it anymore. It doesn't mean it's instantly easy or comfortable to let go of the thing. But once you do, it's such a relief. It's such a relief. It feels so good to be like, you know what? I'm letting this thing go and I'm making space for the next thing. And that's exactly what I'm doing today. So with that, this is our final Monday morning Moxie. I really appreciate this for anybody who's listening, for tuning into this very quick and wild experiment. And I'm going to let it go so we can make room for the next big thing. And we'll be telling you all about the next big thing on September 1st at my anniversary party, because that's worthy of celebration. We've got a lot of cool things coming up, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. So that's what I got. Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep making things happen, no matter what. Bye.